How's it going, guys? Pikachu gone rogue. Today we join me with a new build, 3-piece Empress International with the Acosta go bag. So let's not waste any time. So to start with, once again we're going with this Capacitor. Now there is an alternative to this build if you don't want to use the Capacitor that works just as well, and it involves in sync. Now you can either use perfectly in sync, of course, or you could use any gun with perfect in sync. Now if you don't have the Capacitor, what you could do is just try to farm for the test subject. It's the same gun but with perfectly in sync and works just as well, and provides I guess like 20% less skill damage, but regardless still a great alternative. Next, 3-piece Empress International. What this does is provide you with skill health, skill damage and skill efficiency. Skill efficiency is the big one with this. Skill efficiency just basically covers across the range with your skill builds, so skill haste, skill damage, skill health and skill duration. Now what you want to be rocking with this build is 3-piece, of course, along with skill damage and skill haste, and try to either put a skill haste mod or skill haste duration mod. Next, the main piece, Acosta go bag. What this is going to be here for is providing us with that overcharge that you get from the talent. Now the reason this is a great bag to use is because it already comes with skill damage rolled into it and skill haste and skill duration. So what you want to be using this bag mainly for is for that overcharge. So you want to be keeping your eye on the cooldown and when to throw it and when to utilize the right time to pop the overcharge. What it also comes with is 1 armor kit, 3 grenades, 25 ammo and 10% repair skills and 10% status effects. Next, the chest piece. We're using perfectly skilled. You know, skill kills have a 30% chance to reset cooldowns. You could use glass cannon for this if you really wanted to. You don't have to be going with you know, the new talent perfectly skilled. You could go with glass cannon just to maximize that output of your build. Next, we're going to be going with the glove, skill damage, skill haste, and this is where it gets different. 2-piece Hanayu Corporation knee pads and holster. For this you want to be rocking skill damage and skill haste like I said, and for the knee pads, skill damage and skill haste. Now the reason you want to rock 2-piece Hanayu is because it provides you with 10% skill haste and 10% skill damage. Another great reason to use this. Now of course, as you can see, I'm only running 5-piece skill damage, but I have 6 skill tiers. What you want to be doing specifically is running with Technician because it grants you that 1+1 skill tier. And the reason you want this is because we can change up our build a bit to provide a bit more survivability with re-rolling our piece to armor. You can change any piece to armor, it doesn't have to be this piece. It's just easier for me because it's already basically maxed out on the stats, but any piece can be re-rolled into armor apart from the backpack. Now max damage I'm normally outputting with this build, as you can see here, base is 75,000 damage, but when you're using that SMG it pushes it up to 80, and then it pushes it up to 80 when it's half stacked, but when it's max it's up to like 100, roughly around there, and then with overcharge it's providing 120k damage. Now same thing with the turret, just as well, 120,000 damage. Like I said, this is pushing it up to 150 with the overcharge enabled. And of course what overcharge does on this build is provide you with 175% damage and 560% health. Just as the same thing with the drone, provides you with 175 damage and 420 health. 2 great skills to use with this build, because like I've said before in my previous videos, that drone is not great with survivability. It breaks really easily, but the turret stays here. It's never gonna break. No matter how much you throw it, it's never gonna break. So definitely want to use this turret. And of course, like I said, when you're using perfectly skilled, that turret, it gets a kill, reduces the chance of the cooldown, and then you have your skill back again. Great build to use. I hope you do enjoy, and I will be leaving you with the video.